We're live! And also, we are putting a video on YouTube, so we might not be live for some people listening. Hello and welcome, everyone!
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Way to break the...
Yeah, we're not gonna barbershop quartet this shit anytime soon.
No.
Someday. We return to our party already in the midst of combat. Now, I want to say it's Alariel's turn next.
It is. You were just describing to me the position of the owls when my mic cut out last time.
Ah. So yes, one owl is staggered and is going to be unconscious. The other one is up and flagrantly battling with Grar the Dragoon.
Well, I would like to attempt to stunning fist a martial arts style novice mastery.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. Your first attack is going to be the stunning blow?
Yes.
Okay. See how well that goes for you.
Map? What? I need the map.
It's a DC 14 fort save, I think.
Yep. -3 for it, so 11 on the die. Actually looking for my dice bag.
It's right there.
I'm blind. It's like a foot away from my hand, like seriously. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Still want my DM throne where I have like cups full of these, so I just like grab a handful and throw them at the table. Always wanted one. Might have to build it myself someday.
Or you just push a button and it like catapults, a little catapult just throws them up.
That'd actually be really, really cool. That'd be annoying to program, but I would totally do that. Alright, so D20. What's your to hit bonus?
My to hit bonus is +8.
Really?
No, plus... Yeah, because I can substitute... Can't I substitute... Oh no, that's only in CMBs, not CMBs plus maybe. Well then it's +6.
Okay. This is for Alariel. Yeah. Okay. It's +6, +3, so +9. On the die. It's a 13. That's good enough for a hit. Stunning Fist Fort save.
Chinese fist uppercut.
19.
I'm doing an open palm uppercut and then quickly throw my hand from my side up to hit my elbow that is striking upward to apply extra force.
Then you're using both your attacks at once.
Yes, to stunning fist him. But the added force in the elbow, palm to the elbow, was the monkey style for the bonus strength.
Oh, I thought you were flurry of blow into stunning fist. Yeah, stunning fist into ape style is fine. Okay, so you hit, bloop bloop, and
that's 1d4 plus 6 base damage. Well, damage from me without any of the buffs.
What's up?
yeah. So you actually only deal 1d4.
Plus double my strength attack, strength mod.
Yeah. So you do 1d4 plus 6.
Yep.
The Nimbus thing and the dance. Plus the dance and the Nimbus.
Right, which will give another plus 3. So 1d4 plus 9. That's
Does that look about right?
I can at least do 10 damage.
You can actually look that up in the. You can actually look up the map of Ivalice from FFT. That's what that purple section is.
Oh.
2! Deal 11 damage.
Oh, that's annoying.
And is it DC 10 plus half monk level plus whiz modifier to resist being stunned?
It threw a 19.
Oh.
I don't want to do.
So I'm just like, uppercut!
And it's like, oh really?
Can you do multiple layers in paint?
No. Why don't you do it in GIMP?
Okay.
We never did roll my hit points for Alario.
Didn't I?
No. I only have the initial 5. So I'm going to need 2d8, 4d8.
Okay. You have 25.
Plus the initial 5, or did you just roll 20?
No, it's 25 plus 5 plus 4. So you have 34.
Okay.
34 max health.
Wow.
Not bad. Atmos is still more durable than Alario.
Alright. So. Yeah, you punched a bird for 11.
Ka-punch!
Is this what you were trying to do? Because that's a lot more than what you have on here.
It's only the major roads that I had on there. Galleon to Dorter, or Egros to Magic City Garland to Dorter.
Did I just take this whole thing and like impose it onto the thing? Is this where everything pretty much is?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what's going on?
A couple things have changed in there, but I can adjust it later.
See, it's one single melee attack.
Yeah. Okay, so that would make it Atmos' turn, I believe.
Indeed.
We really should have saved our thing.
Yeah, I meant to write it down, and then I meant to go back and write it down whenever I re-listened to it, and none of that happened.
What's going on?
You don't have GIMP on here.
What?
What?
I don't see GIMP.
Right-click the file. Huh. Okay. Download and install GIMP. If I don't have it, I want it.
I could have sworn we have stuff for GIMP on.com.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, I don't know. I might have wiped it whenever I did my decrapify thing. Of course, hot chocolate blue hair anime outfit. Yay, Japan. So, Atmos, your go.
Reading. Gonna quicken myself now.
That's a free action.
Swift action.
All right.
What does that leave me with now that I'm hasted?
You have to torrent it?
What? No. Well, you don't have to. I think they have a direct download for the installer. You have one swift action per round.
Okay, so that leaves me with my move and my combat as normal?
Yes.
How close is Atmos to the owl everyone's fighting?
15 feet, I believe.
15 feet?
It opened for.
Ow. That was really sharp.
Did you caltrop yourself again?
No. Follow this link. There you go. Okay, so.
So, I have an additional 30 feet. Can I move around to flank the owl? Like, everyone, the Dragoon and Monk are fighting him from one side. I want to, like, haste step behind him.
You. How much movement do you have?
Base of 30 plus 30. So I have 60 move around. Could I go out and around to get behind him without invoking an AOP?
Yes, you can. You do have enough movement to do that.
So I'm just like, quicken! Up! And then behind him. And then can I recall agony on its brain? Like grab its head and cast recall agony?
That would be a grapple.
It's the same modifier.
For you. But if you want to, that's cool.
Atmos is gonna try to melt its brain.
Okay.
Cause Alzheimer's!
So you're gonna try and grapple.
Well, I just want to make the touch attack that's required for this spell on his head.
That's a called shot. It's -4 on the die.
I'll take it.
Alright. I'll give you a bonus d6 to damage if you can land it.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. Yeah, it looks like I'm going to need a thing. Alright, let's see.
Let's see if this can be awesome.
Oh, you fumble.
Oh no.
Hiccup!
Alright.
I go to touch myself again. No, we're not tapping!
That's a 12. That's still a miss.
Even with all of the what is it, +3 from the Cloud and Dance, and +2 from my bonus, plus the minus from
You had to
the
roll a
called
20.
shot. Okay. Okay, that's fine.
I'm like, if you didn't crit, you didn't get near enough.
So just like, whew.
Bloop, bloop, bloop. So, yeah. So you whiffed, and because you...
Whoa.
I'm dangerous in this chair.
Yes.
So, yeah. And now it's going to smack you.
Okay.
Because you invoked an AOP by casting in range.
Okay.
Let's see.
Can I just expel all 6 of my remaining temporal hiccups to try and hit him? Oh.
Let's see. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Let's see.
I think I broke your computer.
Or at least one more hiccup, consume a mote of time to give myself a 1d4 bonus to hit.
But you don't make an opposed grapple check if you... So, yeah, let's see. What's your combat modifier?
+2.
Your CMD, it says, is 23?
CMD?
Yeah.
It should be 15.
Oh.
23 for Alariel, yes.
Oh, but no, this is Atmos. Yeah, I was looking at the wrong character sheet. I'm like, what? You are a squishy fucking mage! I know! I don't fucking think so. I'm like, something is wrong with your sheet. And it happened to be that I was looking at the wrong one.
I can't mention these.
The rest of those are hers.
Oh. I get one, sorry.
It's okay. Okay, so CMD 15. Mr. CMD. Okay, so now we're looking.
Hiccup! I want another try.
Can you hiccup a hiccup?
I don't know if you can use hiccup on that.
It just says that I can use it to reroll a single action.
It's not an action.
Okay.
Hit it twice. If you hiccup a single action, can you re-hiccup it if it didn't turn
Attack
out?
roll, skill check, or saving throw. So it wouldn't matter here anyway. It's an opposed check. Which would technically be a skill check. Let me see.
Okay, figure out if it's a skill check first.
Saving throw.
No, it's let's see. So it'd be he rolls to hit, then there's an opposed grapple check. Yeah, so it'd be the opposed roll, which I haven't made yet. That's my bad. All right. Well, the bird got 19. And you got a crit. Awesome.
So do I actually make contact as he's trying to attack me?
It wouldn't matter. Your spell already discharged. That's what caused the AOP.
Ah.
So you can punch it.
No.
Can I poke my rapier under its feathers?
You won the grapple.
Which means I missed.
He just failed at grabbing me.
Failed grapples mean that...
It's an attack grapple, not like wrestling. It's if I hit, I would also... It's if I hit with the attack, I would also grapple. If I miss the grapple as part of the attack, then I miss with the attack. That's the downside. Otherwise, I'd be no reason not to use both. And everyone would fight with claw whips.
Atmos swung and missed, and the owl goes hoot hoot and spins, swinging at Atmos, who does one of the Matrix-style bullet time lean backs to dodge it.
I'll give it. All right, so.
Whew, that was close.
All right, so now we're going to get another dose of Bolt 2. In the face!
Dahlia goes before Ton.
Oh, you're right. Ton, then Dahlia, then Richard. Yo!
Ton and Richard?
Ton, then Dahlia, then Richard.
Ton is going to try and hit with water again to get drenched.
Alright. Fort save. Needs a 16.
The one we're fighting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, not the sleeping one.
Got a 14. Really should you stick to my clear die. 3d6 plus 6. Be nice if I keep all the dice on the board. Congratulations! You deal 11 damage too! But now it is drenched. Now it is Dahlia's turn. Bloop. Bloop. So, now another d6 on top of Dahlia's already impressive damage. Another 3d6, hopefully, shortly. Except it totally passed its save. So 3d6 plus 12, and doubling our 46 plus 12. Doubled and then halved. Yay. So that's 19 damage. Plus 12. So 31. Crack! Boom!
Isn't this one static?
It is now static as well.
Ah.
I thought you said it made it save.
Huh?
I thought you said it made it save.
Oh, it did. You're right. So no, it's not static. It is still drenched, though. All right.
And drenched adds another 1d6.
Which I did.
Okay.
Yours.
Richard's?
Yep.
He is going to crossbow.
All right. What's your to hit?
Sorry, let me pull up my character sheet.
Yeah, until I actually get around to making a DM screen, need you guys to have your sheets up and available and whatnot?
Oh, I have 2 saved web pages, like browser things that have the information for the different characters.
Neat.
Like, boop, Alariel and all the relevant material open. Boop, Atmos and all relevant material open.
Yeah, you need to make a DM screen that has like, this tab has all the combat stats. This tab has all of everything else. I'll probably whip it up in Calc or something once I get some time.
2 hit.
Yeah, range.
Plus 6.
Mm-hmm. So +9. Sans 5. So it needs to be a 15 on the die. 3.
Wow.
You fire and somebody bumps into you. Your bolt takes off into the heavens.
Well, shit. It doesn't come back down.
No, it's like that way. So, you still have 2 actions per...
Do I accidentally kill something?
No.
Oh.
Strikes number 1, supercharging him.
The hell?
What were you saying? What were you saying? Do you still have what?
She still has number 1 and...
I didn't say do I still have.
So yeah.
Number 1 is protecting Tom.
Mm-hmm.
And your drone is recharging.
Yep. And number 1 hasn't been hit yet, or else I had set my drone to repair, but... Can I get a soda?
Number 1, refreshment. Beep boop.
Beep boop.
Thank you.
Okay, so... that's everyone, right?
You should teach number 1 how to pilot the airship so you can sit in the captain's chair and go full speed ahead, number 1.
I'm going to probably roll that number 1 could not pilot the airship for the same reason why non-sentient intuitive people can't pilot the...
Andromeda.
Yeah,
Nice.
the slipstream.
I approve. Okay. New round.
Slipstream.
Where are them?
Margaret. Then Gr.
Then Owl. Z.
Just one. Well, no, the other one does get a swing.
On the way down.
Yarp. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And of course you flank the fucking bird. You son of a bitch.
Do it anyway.
I can't. Good, remember? Did anyone take damage last round?
No.
Oh, I did. Right. Derp. Yeah, I'm just going to lay on hands for 2d6 plus 2.
Go touch yourself.
I will.
Awkward. Mogrius turns around and spins around playing with his pom-pom.
Three plus 2. I heal for 5 health. Plus 2 from my plus 2 from various, or 3 from various bonuses.
Mm-hmm.
Because it counts as damage.
Just reverse damage.
Yeah. Okay, so that would make it Gar's turn. And Gar is going to full attack at the bird. That one's a failure. That one is 2. He misses horribly, twice.
Woo! Woo!
All right, now we have the bird. It's going to round and attack Atmos.
Oh no!
19.
Oh
All right.
no!
Opposed grapple check. It threw a 20. Atmos threw a 12. It attacks 2 more times, including a crit and a very solid hit. Standard dice of the crit.
What?
Standard dice of the crit. Six, 12, 24, 29. So the bird rounds on you, grabs you in its beak, beats its wings to pick you up off of the ground, and then claws at you before resettling its feet. You take 29 damage.
Okay.
Is that more than half your health?
Yeah.
Okay, rolling system shock. Pass. But you are a very sad panda.
Very.
Well,
What?
I'll go how limit break.
Yeah.
No!
Which are pointless.
Yes. Yes, there.
It'd be great in mass combat, or in times whenever I've been a tank and I don't want to be a tank anymore. Alright. That makes it Quinn's action. You are first after the birds.
Hmm. Shit. Punch?
Going to dance into combat. Miss.
Okay.
Ariel, yours.
How many times can I do stunning blow? Stunning fist?
Number of times per day equal to your level, plus 1 more per day for every 4 level you have in classes other than monk.
Well, I'm going to attempt the same move. To stun the owl.
8 fists plus stunning blow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This time it's an open palm punch.
Okay. You missed terribly.
Hoof, hoof.
As it thrashes about with Atmos in its beak, you attempt to land blows, but it dances haphazardly out of your way. You look a fool. Alright, Atmos.
Is there any way to get him out?
You could attempt to.
Well, at this point, Atmos is going, "Ah shit, limit break temporal stasis." Bloop.
You're in a temporal stasis?
Out of the owl's mouth. I'm outside of time and space for up to 5 rounds. No. Duration of 1 round plus 1 round per 4 1 round per 4 times mage levels.
For 4 time mage levels.
Derp. So I can stay in there for 2 rounds.
Yep. No, you phase for 2 rounds. It's not a can. It's a must.
The time mage can cancel this limit before the duration ends.
Oh. Hadn't got there yet. Okay, so you phase out, breaking your grapple and now there's a very annoyed, no longer flanked owl.
Well, now isn't he facing the other direction from us? Because he had to turn on Atmos. Wouldn't Alariel have gotten a bonus?
You did. That's flanking.
And he still missed. Wow.
You threw 3.
Plus
There are barns that could have done
6, plus 3, plus the flanking bonus.
Still has to be base 19.
Balls. Well, Atmos is not dead, so that's always good.
Not dead and not here.
Alright, so it's...
Except he does get to... Atmos does get to see everything that goes on. Like, I'm just sitting in a pocket outside of space watching everything, contemplating my next action.
Yup. Alright, so... It's Tom's go.
Ton casts Bolt. I'm pretty sure it's Bolt 1.
It's lightning 1, but yes, I prefer bolt as well. Wow, look at it missing its save.
Wow.
Oh, sorry, Thunder. It's the same thing, right?
Yeah, it's bolt. They were...
Lightning thing.
Ah, this isn't my new character sheet. I hope I got everything.
But you dealt 5. Plus 5, so 10, doubled to 20, plus another d6 for 1. So 21 from your bolt 1.
And it's static.
And it is static, yes. Which now makes it Dahlia.
No!
What?
No?
No, sorry. I don't know why. My
Just do it
character
on
sheet is
the
not
computer. Updated. Why can't you just have it up on the monitor?
Fails at saving against Dahlia as well. Huzzah! Lots of lightning damage. Lots and lots of lightning damage. Small one is the non-bonus die.
Oh.
So 13 plus 5 is 18. Doubles to 36, so 41. And the owl collapses to the ground.
Dead?
No,
Oh.
not specific. No.
Does its collapse instigate an AOP?
Yes.
From Alariel and from Grar.
And me.
Yep.
And Quinn. We're just going to proceed to stomp the shit out of it.
Okay, I'll just call it dead then. There's no opposed check, so it would just be a coup de grace. I take it you're just going to kill both the unconscious owls now?
Yep.
Okay, they're dead.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. So
they're decapitated owl corpses.
do we take it away to a safe place, or?
That would be wise.
To the safe place!
Atmos pops back into reality. Ouch.
Margarius runs over and heals you for 13... 9, so for 22.
I ate all the chips and I'm skipping.
A little better. Still looking a little scruffed up.
Margarius heals you for another 10.
Perfect.
So,
There you go. You did a great job getting your face eaten. Goodbye.
Ah! Pretty good at doing that. Thumbs up, winky face, little sparkle anime style.
it's cold.
Yeah, let's get the hell out of here. Margarius runs over, grabs the bird, and is like, I don't think I'm going to be any help here. Richard, do you want to, like, grab the ship and we'll just, like, tie it on or some shit?
Sure. What about Ken?
Atmos is just gonna down a giant growth potion and pick up the birds.
So touchy.
How
big would you be?
I would be twice my height. So 12'4".
Yeah, no, you might be able to carry one, but it would be a strain, and you would be like carrying it. You could drag both of them, but it would be quite the challenge. And then you'd be risking the feathers.
Go.
We'll just stand guard while Richard goes and gets his ship. If that's cool with you, Richard. Okay, so Richard goes and gets his ship.
Atmos is gonna, Alariel's gonna get a bird's eye view to keep an eye out for anything.
Well, you see things. You see a pack of something or others approaching you.
Then I come back down, and hey guys, there's a pack of something or other approaching us.
Well, shit. Is Richard safe?
Yeah. Alariel knows that they are not in the direction of Richard. They are coming from the north. Richard is walking south. You see that Richard's path is clear.
Richard is fine, guys. We just helping these bodies.
How many pack of somethings?
There are 4.
There's 4 of them.
And they appear to you to be like... give me a knowledge arcana roll.
Plus 6.
Okay.
And wouldn't it also be plus 2 for my blue magery?
Yes, it would. Good job remembering.
So it'd be plus 8 for being awesome.
Oh! You are aware that there are 4 grenades in a close-knit formation known as a huddle coming at you. You are aware that they have a skill to learn, and you are aware that they are very, very intent on killing you because they are aware that you are a nearby heat source.
So I relay all of that information.
Cool. And just as you finish your brief explanation, spitting out all these things, they crest the hill.
Just blah blah blah, bombs coming, blah blah blah, they're coming after us because we have heat sources.
Would Wisnibus be better for this, or still?
AoE damage it depends. On the other hand, you have the upper hand, and even though they're advancing toward you, they have poor eyesight and poor senses, so...
They're just generally after the heat source is all.
Yeah, depending on, like... Well, let's see. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Surprise round?
Now, how do I learn a skill from them?
You need to make a... I assume that you get a scan because they were close enough.
Yeah.
It doesn't have charges or anything. Which is why I gave you the 20 check.
I have to witness them use the ability, and then I can make an appropriate knowledge skill check.
Yep, that's what I thought. Wow.
I might have to step out for a sec.
So they all missed their awareness check.
Hello?
So while they're advancing on you because they are loosely aware, it's like if you were like following something by smell. You know it's in that direction, but...
Yeah.
But until they get closer and like actually start attacking, I'm going to give you guys a ranged surprise round.
I was thinking that Atmos could give Alariel some of the magma acids that he could fly up and then just hurl in the opposite direction lit. When they crash to the ground or what have you, it'll be an immense heat source momentarily that could distract them or draw them away.
You want to try leading them off. You'd probably be better like dropping a row of them, like having Alariel lead them off if you wanted. On the other hand, you know,
Experience.
Magrius is itching for a fight. And
well, that was just a possible idea, guys. Atmos was sharing all of the options.
Well, I certainly approve.
What element deals more damage to bombs?
Water.
Water.
Water? Okay. I have no water abilities. Well, I mean, I have elemental orb. I could do a water orb, but it's only 1d3. I can do more with my bare hands. So, what are we gonna do? We're just gonna attack them?
They are solid beings, and they are innately fire element.
It's probably punching them would hurt.
No, actually. They do not have surface flames unless they expend energy to do so.
Ah.
And yes, you basically have access to anything that they're doing because you apparently already knew about them and were kind of...
I'm like, oh, these have been around for ages.
Well, I'm guessing that they've been well documented and that you found them in your studies. You might be surprised that they're here.
Is it uncommon for them to be in this area?
They used to live in the deserts and swamps.
And now they're in the mountains?
Yeah.
That's rather peculiar.
Yep. Goodbye, I'll be right back. So yeah, I might check out some of the mapping ideas, like setting up Roll20 for this and importing a bunch of assets for this. So that folks at home can see what's happening. And because Faber's the type of player who would use miniatures if he had them.
Oh yeah, I would. Because I would use them to demonstrate all of the awesome sauce that plays out in my head. So is it like snowy around us?
Yes, but no snow is falling.
Could I prepare a ton of snowballs?
If you want to throw snowballs at grenades, I will totally let you.
Oh, I was thinking of having Alariel there with his quarterstaff flurry of blows while Atmos throws snowballs into the flurry of quarterstaff blows that then launch the snowballs at the bombs. Combo attack!
There are mechanics for such things, but I'm gonna have to go with no. You haven't known each other long enough, and Alariel simply isn't that good.
Not yet. But how much damage would a snowball do?
1 per FFTA.
None?
1.
1. Ah.
Computer.
Can you crit on a snowball?
Yes, it would still do 1, however.
It wouldn't, like, cause an avalanche?
You're on a plateau.
Oh.
The only part that's a bonus for you.
Yep.
Throw it really, really hard along the ground, and it starts rolling, picking up momentum, turning into a giant snow boulder, and just taking the bombs away.
I have done that before. It took 2 knowledge checks engineering and DC or and it was like a DC 15 and a DC 20 engineering plus a dex check and a range to hit roll. I crit the last two, and they're just like, fine.
You took out the army with a giant snowball.
No, the way it actually worked because of my roll was I just smiled and like stepped to the side a bit and kicked a pebble. I just walked away and let it happen. Yeah, I was. Granted, I mean, I'm a level 19 character at this point. Who specializes in like really bizarre, I knew that was going to happen kind of things.
Like, you see everything in numbers and science, and you can calculate things in advance. Instead of foresight, you can math the future.
These are the people, if you wanted to...
Brian and Brittany Murphy?
Mm.
Right. So that's already signed?
Yep.
Cool.
Yes. Do you want to take a look at it? Or do you trust that it's a good deal?
Well, we hired a pro.
Okay, so what's going on?
Bombs. Well, grenades.
Okay.
I was talking about just making a giant stack of snowballs and pelting them with them from afar. Fan out to make it harder for them to spot us and just start pelting them to confuse them.
I told Faber that snowballs only deal 1 damage.
Yes, they do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we could have a bomb snowball fight.
We would lose. Are these the kind of bombs that, like, keep expanding and then...
No.
These aren't the self-destructing bombs?
Yes, they are. You know that you can learn self-destruct from them.
Woo!
Did you want to write that love letter?
Hold on a second, yeah.
Okay.
Must now.
She said that she'll send the offer along and say that the...
Letter's on its way.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, thank you.
Okay, so you guys are standing your ground?
Well, we don't want the owls to get... Can we, like, go away from the owls, but still, like, close by, so that if it does explode, it won't explode the owls?
You can charge to
Explode
meet
the
them.
owls of the feathers of heat resistance that we were trying to get.
Wouldn't they not really be able to, like, if we just put a little bit of snow over the owls, since they have poor perception as it is, apparently, wouldn't it be hard for them to see them, and the heat-resistant feathers would contain any of their residual body heat, so it's not like the bombs could readily find the owl corpses?
Yes, but then you have to worry about blast radius and collateral damage. If you really want to get the bombs away from the owls, you're probably going to rush them. Which is exactly what Margaret suggests you guys do.
Well, let's bum rush these motherfuckers.
Let's Ibis them.
Okay. You begin with...
My blue majory stuff, does that qualify for the lucubrate?
Yes.
So then everybody gets plus... How well did I do on knowing it?
You rip.
So 40 plus your bonus.
So 40, yeah, that's... What was the skill check, the level check on that one?
I'm going with 20 because it's uncommon here.
It's 20, so I rolled a natural 20, which gave me 40 plus my bonus.
Mm-hmm.
Then we all get +4 to attack rolls made against us.
+4 to AC then?
Yes. We all get +4 to AC because I tutor you really quickly on how these things fight.
Works for me.
Okay.
All right. Initiatives.
You know what this would go with? Peanut sauce.
16 and 18 +4 is 22 for Magrius. And 18 yields 21 for Grar. Alariel throws a 2. Plus, what's Alariel's bonus?
4.
So you get a 6 for Alariel. +4 for Atmos.
+4 for Atmos as well. What was his?
4.
4 + 4?
Yeah.
So Alariel is 6 and Atmos is 8.
Yeah, I have him up in chat. So... Aw, it's a lowly 2 for
Ton? Dahlia?
$15 for Ton. Am I missing anyone?
Me?
Oh, derp. 12 plus 3 for Quinn.
I believe so, yeah.
So 15 for Quinn. So 4 bombs. 1, 10, 9, 18.
Atmos would like to switch fates with the one who has 18.
Okay.
Which spell was it? Yeah, switch fate. $18 plus, or it's just a base 18, or is it 18 and then my modifier added onto it?
No, you switch end scores, not beginning scores.
Okay.
3, 11, 10. What were the 4 rolls? I forgot the second one.
1, 10.
Was it 10? Yeah, we'll go with that. Fuck it.
9. There was a 9.
Yeah, it's the 11. And then the 18 got switched to an 8. So, yes.
I thought you said it was the end thing.
Huh?
So wouldn't the...
He just got 8, not 12. Because it's the end product that switched, you said.
Yeah, so... Yeah, well...
So wouldn't it be 20?
Or you could just give Atmos 22 initiative.
21?
It'd be 20, the 10 is the 8. And, yeah, Atmos actually has 20. to change anything. That doesn't actually change anything, so that works pretty well. All right. So Magrius acts first. Magrius is a quick little devil, and I have awesome dice luck.
Yup. Hence why you, like,
All right.
made a guard pee himself.
You don't, yeah. All right, then. So let's see how all this works. So 10 plus 2 plus 4, so DC 16. 7. 18. 1 made it. 9. 13. 1 made their save.
Rest or bone?
Pretty much. So 3d10.
And one of them only takes half damage?
Yeah. So it's 25 damage to all but one that takes 12. So, yeah.
Which one did you use?
Magrius leaps up there. Holy explosion, Kupo! And a ring of light raises from the ground, exploding up from under them and dealing a significant portion of damage.
Yay!
Boom!
Okay.
And Magrius starts running toward them.
Okay.
So next is Grar.
Yep. Who is going to run and jump? It's the only way you can make it there.
Wow!
Oh, a crit.
He jumps really high.
Yes, he does. Let's see if he can actually hit with it. A 12. That'll do it. So 3. Let me go check out Dragoon.
Atmos says, "Hey, Quinn and Ilario, you guys want to lift?"
So that's 676. Holy shit.
76.
Yeah.
7-6, not 7d6.
No, 7 die 6 times.
Okay.
Jesus fucking Christ.
He makes a crater.
28. So yeah, he leaps and just takes a running start and takes a huge leap, impales the first one with his spear, and basically just deflates it as he hits. It's little more than a stain in the snow.
Well then. Who's next?
Atmos is next.
Yeah.
Quinn, Ilario, you guys want to lift?
You can't carry them.
I don't need to carry them. I can dimension hop with them.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Atmos grabs them and dimension hops over to the bombs.
How close?
Close enough for them to not have to expel their full move action to reach the bombs.
Alright. So you jump 25 feet away.
Yeah, I jump close enough for them to get into their own positions, but without having to, like, hurriedly get there.
Yeah, that's cool. Alright. So that's your turn.
Yep.
Next up is Quinn and Ton acting simultaneously.
On cast water 2.
Is it weak to water?
Yes, they're weak to water, aren't they?
Yep. Misses its save. You summon a large bubble of water and chuck it at it. As it hits it, it just kind of dissolves out of existence.
Oh no, I feel silly.
So I killed one.
Yep. You sprint forward and attack the nearest one.
Is it critical threat?
Yes, it would be.
Can you check? Quinn's thing?
Bloop. Bloop.
Critical threat?
I think she just crit.
Nope.
Nope. It's 20 only. On the other hand, it's 1d8 plus 6. So you hit it for 14.
D2
Oh, right.
to every.
Plus 2d2 to everything. Plus 3 damage to both of them.
Yeah.
So you run up and punch it, and this was the one that hadn't taken the damage, so hadn't taken full damage, so it's still alive. All right. That makes it all of the bombs' turn but one. I'm going to roll that the first one is like way in the back. So the bomb is going to self-destruct at you.
Alariel is paying attention.
Save for damage. 14 plus your reflex save. So you dive out of the way as it begins drawing in energy and explodes.
Ooh, that's a neat trick.
So 19 divided by 2, down 1, so you take 9 damage.
I do, even with the reflex thing.
Save for half damage.
Alariel's gonna try to learn self-destruct.
All right.
Is it combat reflexes? No. Can I...
What you need?
Look,
Dancer?
Mm-hmm.
Bloop, bloop, bloop. Oh! If exposed to any effect that normally allows her to attempt a reflex saving throw for half damage, she takes no damage with a successful saving throw.
Thank you. I was like, are you sure? Because, like, I'm pretty sure that...
Alright, so who else was in melee? Grar takes 9. Everyone else will take half damage anyway. Grar takes 9. Margaret wasn't in range yet. Alariel physically attacked?
No, he hasn't made his move yet. He goes after some of the bombs. So he's still just standing there next to Atmos. Trying to
well,
discern...
you would have to be advancing to get there, so let's say you take 3 points of damage just because you're, like, paying too much attention.
I'm like, ooh, that's so cool. Moving towards the exploding monster.
Yeah, then, like, whoosh! Eyebrows.
Whoa!
Your wings are safe, but your eyebrows, not so much. Ton was in there, so Mogris wasn't there. Okay, so, yeah. You take 3, and you need to look up Blue Mage, because I don't know that roll offhand.
It is DC 15 plus 2 per spell level of the ability. Actually, under the bomb's description, it doesn't say that I can learn self-destruct. It says that I can learn fire 2 from bombs.
Are you sure that's not an ability that the bomb has?
No, it says at the end, it's a caster level 6 spell, and blue mages may learn this ability as a second level spell with a DC 19.
Okay, well, there you go then. DC 19. And what's your bonus to it?
Plus 8.
Okay, so 11 on the die. And you made it. Congratulations, you threw a 12.
Yay!
You learned fire too. Well,
I can't use it yet, but I know it.
but bombs aren't grenades.
Then, do you have a bestiary for grenades?
They're a slightly different version of... They're a weaker version of a bomb, I believe. No, they're a stronger version of a bomb. By HP and stuff. So, yeah, I'm actually going to give you self-destruct as a second level Blue Mage ability.
Self-destruct instead of fire? Or both?
No, you'll learn fire 2 out of an actual bomb.
Okay.
So he can kill himself and then do damage?
Yes. Except self-destruct won't work that way. Self-destruct will be an at-will ability. Because a bomb self-destruct will be significantly different than a grenade self-destruct.
So what are the stats on my self-destruct going to be?
At will, fully fire damage, reflex save of DC 15, and 46 damage. +1 per caster level at action of spell.
Okay. So Ilario could just be walking along and then just explodes.
Yeah, you might want to hang off on that until you have like a better way to heal yourself, but you totally can self-destruct. I mean, it's a great way for like, I have 1 health and there's no way I'm getting out of here alive.
I'm dying anyways!
But today I'm taking you with me. But it is a second level spell, so instead of the charge up that it has, you have you just have the ability to be like whoosh. Okay.
I can just explode and kill myself.
Yeah. I mean, you have to have MP to fuel the explosion, but at the moment, it's the best thing you could do in that situation.
Well, that's a neat trick.
Tee hee hee. But yeah, there you go. You learned your first Blue Mage spell. Self-destruct learned. Not a particularly fantastic ability, but there you go.
It's still a thing that I can do now.
Is that more so, maybe?
So, 3 of the bombs are dead now? Or all of them?
There's still the last one bringing up the rear.
If only they probably were if only they're probably healed by fire magic.
They are?
I mean, if only they weren't.
It's Alariel's go.
For justice, Pierce.
No, I was like, Alariel's gonna just grab the last one and blow up, but not really. How far away is Alariel from it?
Would that matter?
Yes.
Why?
Because to do Flurry of Blows, it has to consume my move action, but I was going to use my bonus 30 move to get closer if I needed to. Not bonus 30, bonus 10. Fast movement plus 10 to speed. Would that count as part of... I don't know. Flurry of Blows has to be a full round action, and that's what I want to do.
Yeah, so does Creature Magic.
Learning it is a full round action?
Learning is a standard action, I believe.
Let me read it. I actually don't know.
Skill check.
Yeah, it was a skill check.
Yeah, which is unless otherwise noted a standard action. You used a skill. Besides, you just gained a fucking spell. You can go fuck yourself. You lose your action. DM said
That's fine. That's fine.
All right, so
I was like, I don't have anything really to do anyways, so
the other bomb,
I learned how to blow myself up. That's cool.
which will be Quinn, because Quinn just is there, and it misses horribly, which makes it Dahlia's attack, and Dahlia is also going to Water Tube. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have enough health to defend even the lowest damage. So Dahlia smashes it with water from afar, and combat ends.
LOL, I was just thinking, could Alariel piss on him?
Yes. There are the ashes of the grenades in question, which are used in alchemy.
Mm-hmm.
And
oh, wait. Atmos is going to collect up those.
And 2 of them have, like, remnants from adventurers in them.
Atmos gets out the baggies.
What's in there?
Adventure goop.
Well, there is a ring with a blue gem.
Okay.
And
can I use my various craft magical things to attempt to identify the enchant if it's magic or enchanted?
you can, as soon as I
Finish giving...
Yeah, once I finish creating them, you can attempt to identify them.
Okay. So there's a ring with a blue gem.
I'll just type it out, and then I'll read it for... I think they can see it? I don't know.
I think so. I'll copy paste it. Save it on my stuff, though. As things that we have that have yet to be discerned. Also, goblin treasure.
Yes, I actually started writing that the other day. I haven't given it back. I'm just going to say that for this, for my slackerness, you left it in the village to be fully identified. That sound good?
Yeah.
Cool. It's the Numo that didn't get around to it, not the DM. Don't you?
Fucking Numo. That was 4... What was that, 4 months ago?
Well, all this new knowledge to absorb. All the books that you had as copy, you dick.
And you know, my babies.
Yeah, and baby making over here.
That's her fault.
Is. Sure, whatever.
So, what do we need from the owls?
Feathers.
Just the feathers?
And blood.
And blood? Can I chop them open?
It would be better to do that in an area where you're not going to lose so much blood.
Ah, minor details.
How long does it take me to get back with the ship?
Not too very long. But, so yeah, you arrive back with the ship.
Okay.
There are, what, 2 craters in the ground? One from the massive jump and one from the self-destruct?
What happened?
A little bit. What do you mean, what happened?
I'm in character. What happened?
What do you mean, what happened?
What? Ugh, forget it. Get them up here.
Grenades happened.
That's a better answer. Thank you. Is everyone okay?
Little scuffed. Quinn's...
No, little Jimmy is dead.
Right.
Jimmy?
Can you throw us down some damn ropes so I can tie this on?
I throw down rope.
Grar heave hose and grabs hold of the birds, and
What about the bird head?
I figured they just like strapped it on too. Why not? Fuck it.
Yeah, I mean, I want an owl head mounted on my wall.
So you guys just tie the corpses to the ship. And now you have a ship full of corpses.
Okay.
Seems like we're always transporting corpses.
I think that was pretty good considering my original drawing was freehand. And like mini and crap.
What was? Oh, this here?
Yeah. Like looking at it, I'm actually okay with it.
Okay, so do we head back?
Yeah. I'm presuming, unless you guys want to.
No.
Okay. Do you guys want to? No. All right then. Okay, so.
Hunt some bombs or grenades.
Note that you use a charge to replenish your pins. So you come back to town with the stuff that you found in the one bomb corpse. The other stuff wasn't retrievable. It was like, it looked like it was metal at one point, but wasn't anymore.
Can I collect it anyways and bring it with me and give it to the Time Mages?
Sure, scrap metal.
Well, I was going to see if they could rewind the digestive process.
Didn't it explode?
That's not a terrible idea. I don't know if it'll work, but I'll throw some dice and find out. But yeah, this was within a like leather type bag that looks like it was eaten somewhat recently. There are heavy holes in it, and it's not usable. But all these things were like together.
The bag is not usable?
Yeah. That's why it's not included in the loot.
Use my cantrip, Mending!
You have a small bag.
Yay! Small bag!
So
Sure, why the fuck not?
harvest everything.
You're going to, now that you're back in town, you're going to spend some time harvesting? Are you guys doing it, or hiring professionals, or who's doing what?
20?
Harvesting improperly destroys material, so you can't take 20.
Fine.
Taking 20 requires that there be no negatives.
How much?
Could I cast Skillful Moment on Quinn to let her take 20?
Yes.
Boom!
Okay, so how many times can you do that a day?
It's a spell, so I can use it as many times as my MP allows.
Well, since we're like out of thing, you're just going to skillful moment the shit out of Quinn because she actually knows what you guys need, and you successfully harvest
Everything.
Yeah. So
I just sit there channeling my MP, making her skills better.
that works for me. You're like slowing down time so she doesn't screw things up or whatever. Seems good. So you want to go ahead and type these down as I say them?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and throw them in the chat window so I have them too.
Okay.
So you have 5 bunches of owl feathers.
It seems odd.
A bunch
It is. 5 is.
for a mantle.
But like, out of 2 owls, there were 5 bunches.
Yeah.
A bunch is quite a large number of feathers.
Well, it's like enough to like a bunch of bananas, a bunch of feathers.
Okay.
It's like a lot, but yeah, I think it is actually like a specific amount. But a bunch in this case is as much as it would take to make one human-sized cloak.
Is that enough for us to like?
It's enough for most of you. You can buy other protections, and Atmos doesn't need one.
Nope.
Yeah, cloak protection from the elements.
Oh. Cool.
Yeah, I'm like, I think between that and if nothing else, you can just buy something, buy one for whoever's left over.
Okay.
But that depends on craft rolls and or paying for them or whatever. And who all's going, which is the other relevant bit. You require 4 gallons of owl blood.
Okay. How many do I need for my thing?
Quart, I believe.
Okay.
You can do it.
Did you ask what I was gonna do with it?
Yes. Atmos asked when he sees you take a quart aside from the 4 gallons.
It's a read
So,
used for comprehend languages.
neat.
Yeah, she told you, but otherwise you would have. I could have rolled to see if you know it from the book. But you also find in one of the owls a small blue, like blue metallic pendant.
Oh.
Yeah. among all the bones of the things that it's eaten and whatnot.
So, okay.
Can I use knowledge nature to discern any valuable bones? Or appraise?
Yeah, it'd be knowledge nature. Or alchemy, but there's nothing useful to you guys in anything else. The eyes are used in divination and can fetch a price, but they aren't actually useful to you guys.
The beaks?
The beaks are just heavy duty, like bone. I guess you could craft them into weapons, but the rest are just going to be like the same price as like other animal parts. They aren't special in any way. I mean, they'll still fetch a few hundred gil. You can but they're not special in any way.
Are the owl beak tasty?
You can totally cook you up some owl.
Ton can sell owl in her shop.
A lot of the meat was lost from removing the blood.
Chicken feet, so tasty.
Yeah, but a lot of the blood was like partway coagulated, so you actually had to like slash it open to get it.
Could Alaria use the beaks to have them crafted into punching gauntlet things?
They would just be standard gauntlets, but I'd totally let you have them. If Quinn doesn't care, you could totally do that.
Alariel's gonna have owl beak gauntlets.
Alright. But nothing else is of any discernible or interesting use. The bomb ashes, for like the bag of them that you collected, can sell for 4,000 gil or be used later.
For what?
They are regents in permanent alchemical items.
Like what?
Like bomb arms, I believe they're called. Oh, let me check.
Permanent
bomb fragment is an alchemical item. It inflicts fire 3.
Yeah, that would be it. Bomb frags.
There's also bomb's wrath. Yeah, there's also bomb's wrath, which inflicts faraga.
Yeah, that's not it.
So I collected up some bomb fragments, pretty much.
Well, they still have to be processed into bomb fragments, but like they're either worth like 3,000 gil, or you can have them crafted into 8 bomb fragments, with them keeping some of the dust for payment.
Couldn't I craft the bomb fragments?
No, you do not have alchemical item. I don't believe.
Oh yeah, that was the next one I was going to take. That's the only craft I'm missing, essentially. I can make potions, wands, magical arms, and armor.
I would let you hold on to them if you wanted, certainly.
Oh yeah, I'll hold on to them. Atmos has use for these.
All right then.
So how much does it cost me to get a thing?
For you to get your thing enchanted?
Which thing?
Which thing?
I don't know.
You could always put it on your armor.
Ring?
You'd have to have it crafted for a couple hundred thing. I'd give it to you. Kind of thematically, right? Say it only costs a couple thousand for the earring and the enchantment.
Okay. And it's permed?
Yeah, that assumes casting permanence on it.
Okay.
That's how it gets enchanted. This is because Palam and Param like you.
Yay.
Okay.
Detect magic on small blue metallic pendant.
Let's see. Let's go with... It is a strong transmutation aura.
Ooh. So I detected a strong transmutation aura from it.
Yes.
Has anyone touched it yet?
A strong what? I'm sorry.
A strong transmutation aura. It's been touched, but it doesn't do anything so far.
Okay. So just touching it doesn't do anything. But transmutation, that sounds like something Ilario would be interested in. Because isn't Blue Magery what the prestige Blue Mage is about transformation at least?
Yes.
But is that different from transmutation?
Transmutation is the school of magic for that.
Ah. Can I look up the pendant in my book?
You don't recognize the runes on it. And give me a knowledge nature check.
Knowledge nature for Atmos is +8.
20. You know that the relevant point that you know is that the owls flock to the north off the northern coast of the Benga Nation during the midpoint of summer.
So Grar might be able to give me more information on that.
Well, given that it's not something similar to anything you've seen, you're guessing that you now can guess that there is something north of the Benga Nation where these birds migrate and breed.
Hey Quinn.
Yes.
This pendant isn't from around here.
Oh.
Yep. It came from...
You recognize that it's somewhat new, but that it is but that it's not like any of what you've seen in your knowledge politics.
I see.
The only way this could have ended up in the owl's stomach is when they were, because I don't recognize it from anything I've seen around here and at the Benga City and what have you. And due to the migrational patterns of the owls, they do tend to head north, further north than the Benga Kingdom during migration season. So this is making me think that this may have come from an unknown civilization.
Oh.
Something north of the Benga. Would I know what's up there?
No one in the party would at the moment.
Not even Grar?
No. While the Benga are amazing swimmers, they do have ships. Most of their ships are fishing ships. There are 2 large tidal currents that basically prevent anything from sailing out that's not of seat construct to make the sturdiest ships.
Wait, I thought my homeland was starting to get ships out there.
Herm?
Phobaham.
Oh, no, that's like way west. The Benga Kingdom is like all the way at the northeast point of the map.
Okay, so it came from up over there, and they're going like up on the other side of the map.
Yeah.
Ah.
You're like, what do you mean? The people sailing from Oregon totally know what's up in Quebec. No, dumbass, they don't. You're basically like, why haven't the people that set sail from Washington landed in Greenland yet? And everyone's like, because geography, dumbass.
Anyway. I wonder if it's worth checking out.
It is innately magical. So they're whoever or whatever they are, they're capable of some odd magics. Transmutative.
Can it be identified when I go to see Helen and Paul?
You can try it.
Okay.
Or I haven't actually made a check to try to identify it. I just magicked to tell that it was magic.
Okay.
Why? Like, I checked to see if it was in the book that just because it's not doesn't mean I wouldn't be able to craft magic arms and armor to figure out what it is the enchantment does.
Alright, do you want to roll for that?
So what are you doing with it to try and ID it?
I want to use my feet in craft magic arms and armor. Since I have training in crafting magic stuff, I guess. I mean, I'm not able to tell what it is.
Like, just looking at it? No.
To the Numo!
Okay, are you doing that now?
Well, I've got enchantments to make and stuff.
How far away is the Numo people?
2 days by dragon, either way, a week by carriage.
How far by teleportation?
Your teleportation is kind of meh.
Yeah, but I mean, I can use it several times a day, just bloop, 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 bloop.
Yes, 30 at a time. Good job.
Actually, Dimension Hop doesn't give a numerical value to the distance. It just says short range, a short distance. Dimensional Step, on the other hand, which is next tier up magic spell, does allow me to... It does... what's the word? Specify the distance that can be traveled.
Let me see.
Would it be a life work for Atmos to create gates between the major cities?
Yes.
It would make airships obsolete. To some extent.
I'm actually going to make Dimension Hop affect only you, and you travel your base range, while Dimensional Step teleports somebody else their base range.
Oh, but Dimension Hop is so much better because it lets me move things and people and stuff.
Yes, and the other one lets you do that directly without touching you.
Dimension Step only allows me to grant the ability for allies to teleport their 30 feet. Dimension Step is in case I can't touch them to teleport. That's why I chose that one.
I'm still going to say close range is your movement range.
That's fine. Maybe when I'm stronger, I'll be able to just gate around.
There is teleport, isn't there?
Yeah.
Black Mage? Who learns teleport?
Time Mage.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
They do?
Oh,
they have teleport object.
Yeah.
I have a lot of different teleportation abilities. Well, the Time Mage class and spell list has a lot of teleportation abilities.
Yeah.
So, unless someone objects, I'd like to do that.
Okay.
To the Numo village.
Okay. You travel with Gar and Rockrius.
And Atmos.
Then you travel with Gar and Atmos. Why are you going?
Because I want to say hi to Alex. He should be at the Numa village by now.
Alex has been living in Ramanastor for 3 months.
What? Why is he here? He's supposed to be running my... Oh.
Supposed to be running your chemistry shop in Ramanastor.
That's right.
You have other people running your shop in the Numa village.
That's right. Well, I just wanted to go to the Numa village.
You're such an ass.
Why?
I mean, do you have a reason for wanting to go?
Yes.
Okay, then you can go.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay. So,
I didn't really have any reason to go.
so they go.
Okay. Couple things. I want to see if we can identify the pendant.
And the blue ring gem, and the small matching dagger, and the steel coif. I never knew how to say that word.
Coif.
Coif? Okay.
Chain coif. I only know that because I made one. Alright, so you come up to Palamamporum and Palam comes up to you and is like, I totally figured out what it did.
What?
I totally figured out what your pendant did.
What?
After you dropped it off.
Yeah.
Well, it does this. And he made a leather cord for it, throws a leather cord over his neck, and turns into a banga.
I see. I see. Just a banga?
Just a banga.
Well, can it do other things, or just...
He takes it off and puts it back on, and he changes into a slightly different colored banga.
That's troublesome.
He takes it off and hands it to you. The writing looks like a very old style, but I can't place where I've seen it before. But the creation and writing, the creation itself is new.
I couldn't have masterfully linguisticsed out the inscription.
Nope. Not enough of an understood base.
But my linguistic skill is plus 11.
That's not helping you any if you don't have enough character. Like, if you don't have any repeating characters, you're not going to get anywhere.
Okay.
It doesn't. It seems like what it changes into it seems whatever you change into is variable, but the first time I turned it on, I put it on, I turned into a Banga. A couple times I turned into a bunny, and one time I turned into Porum. So I'm not exactly sure how it works.
Hmm?
You turn into Porum.
Oh.
Please don't do that. Oh, you shapeshift back into yourself. You feel hungry. Side effect seems to be that it burns a lot of your energy.
Mm-hmm.
I've worn it for up to a couple hours before it started.
To hurt.
Before it started bothering me. On the other hand, it doesn't seem to be. It seems to be only to some degree that you shapeshift. It's not fully illusion, but it's not fully real. Like shapeshifting into a Banga, I still sunk like a rock whenever I jumped into a pool. On the other hand, I could get things off the top shelf, so I'm not sure exactly the mechanics behind it.
Hmm. You see. And the other things?
The gemmed ring is a fairly standard ring of healing.
Mm-hmm.
It has a single charge of Healite Wound a day.
Mm-hmm. And the matching dagger?
The matching dagger seems to have a Destroy Undead. Or an Undead Bane on it.
Hmm. And the coif?
The coif isn't magical.
Oh. Okay. Is that the only magical stuff?
That was, I think, all of the things.
We also have a small journal and a package for your group back in Ravenaster of the loot from the Goblin Kingdom.
Oh, okay.
We decided to take the effective things and hand them off to you, and we took the money to be the base currency for, or the base hoard for the goblins, so that they can start making national deals. The Benga seem to have given them some degree of autonomy.
Mm. Okay. Well. Okay. And
Oh, and your necklace and earring are done.
my necklace? Okay. And how are the babies? Well, thank you, Palom.
Of course. If you need anything, feel free to return to us. As a side note, if you are heading underground, we would pay fire elementals and would pay well for either entrapped fire elementals or fire elemental corpses. And notes that we have some jars for capturing such without flaying yourself.
Okay.
You want to take these with you?
Sure.
They would be a very challenging fight, but
How do you capture them? Do you beat them up and then kill them? Is it like a
Pokemon.
Ghostbusters thing?
No, you'd have to get one to willingly enter it, and they would come here under contract. And
are they intelligent creatures?
yes, to some extent. They are intelligent enough to be capable of speech. They aren't particularly cunning.
I see. What are their usual motivations?
Money, blood, sacrifice.
I see.
I got it. You can just leave the jars out where fire elementals would be, and then put a gill inside.
Well, they can break the jar unless they're either dead or under contract.
Oh.
Are they hostile on, like, at first, or do we have the chance to talk to them beforehand?
Guess it depends on the elemental, really.
Yeah, depends on what you're doing and what you have done and stuff. If you were to just like flat out encounter one, then yeah, they'll talk to you. But don't suspect that if you get one under contract, that the rest aren't going to eat your soul.
Okay. I need to add in some more islands. There are too many islands.
Well, there's still a lot of the map that's unexplored. There's a reason it's centered as it is.
Oh.
The fact that you put it there on the paper was serendipitous. I would have moved it down.
Move it down.
The thing? The equator is actually here.
Oh.
Or a little lower.
Anyway, well, okay, I'll take some jars.
Okay. They
If you
pass
have one under contract, do they all immediately become hostile, or?
No, but if they witness one going under contract, then they might either approach you to become under contract or attack you to free it. They are individuals, for what it's worth.
I see. Well then, do they speak? What language do they speak?
Does it matter to you anymore?
Well, just because
They
they
can
can
understand.
comprehend.
They can too.
Okay.
It wouldn't matter. They can speak what you speak in the like.
Okay.
They are low-level casters. They are magical by nature.
They speak magic.
They are extremely powerful.
All right. So it would be in our best interest to. How many are down there?
Right on. They said that they found one. They said that one other one got killed before Titan collapsed the tunnels.
Hmm.
Aside from that, your guess is as good as mine.
Can we have Titan open up the tunnels?
He can help the goblins open them up, yes. As a side note, more of the books have been translated and brought up, and the
Are there any more on time magic?
not specifically, no. This library specifically seems to be based on engineering, architecture, mining, metallurgy. Yeah, earth stuff.
I wonder if you could combine time magic into metallurgy.
Because Earth.
Like, use time magic to turn coal into industrial diamonds?
What?
I was just thinking of the possible applications time magic could have in the manufacturing industry. Like using time magic to create industrial diamonds.
Do you have access to the... Let me see. Bloop, bloop, bloop. You would have to work with a black mage for that.
But still, I mean, the applications of time magic are still unknown. Using time magic in manufacturing could greatly accelerate the new renaissance that's been going on, at least in the Hume Kingdom.
Maybe.
Maybe use the various different magics to... So Atmos is gonna come up with an idea, and he's gonna make a new business. So he's gonna have the White Mage Guild, not the White Mage, Time Mage Guild, his chemistry shop, and then he's also gonna have a advanced alloy manufactory with mages employed, and engineers, and chemists.
Yeah.
Although that does sound something more along the lines of a partnership with Richard.
A person. This is a red mage.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Stuff. Yeah, something like that. Only I was actually thinking of the crystal rooms from FF4.
Hmm.
Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Hmm. I see.
Yep. Or this one's even better.
So, how are the babies?
Your children are doing just fine. It's only been a couple weeks since you left. But they are able to ask for food. It's a new development.
Yay!
In something resembling newish.
Oh. So, kind of like Nom Nom.
Sort of, yeah.
Any closer to them figuring out their names?
Probably like associating by desire instead of by object.
Mm-hmm.
But
all of them are able to ask for food, or what about Nay?
Nay has gained the ability to like stand controlledly.
Yay!
Not much in the way of going anywhere, but
She can stand!
Pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
A 9-month thing.
Which would put it about right.
Mm-hmm.
She's 4.5. No, she's only like... No, yeah, that'd be about right.
Alright. So, how much longer do you think it'll take them to figure out names for themselves?
Probably a year or so.
Oh. A year of them being born, or...
A year from now.
Okay. Do they have any discernible personality yet?
The one is aggressive, the other two aren't. Nay is...
A baby?
They are very protective of their sister, though. Like, whenever she tripped and fell, they rush over to help her and make sure she's not hurt. They treat her like the runt of the litter.
Aw.
And they're
not
like,
in the way where they eat the runt?
No, they're very protective and want her to succeed.
Okay.
I was gonna say, what, they keep her from having all the food so she doesn't develop as well?
No, they make sure that she eats first.
So the other way of being the runt in the litter.
Yeah. On the other hand, that doesn't really work because they like try to offer her like a chicken, and then she like doesn't like she can't do anything to it anyway. But then they'll like kill it and offer her parts of it, and she's like, no. Oh, and the second one showed that he has had his first event of his talent of magic.
Oh?
Yes, he set himself on fire.
How was that for him?
Terrifying.
Attaboy.
But the aggressive one tackled him and put it out. So.
Okay.
So yeah, that's the update there.
Well.
So yeah.
Yep.
But yes, there are some stuff.
There are some stuff.
Yeah. The dagger is 1d6 and then plus 1d12 to undead. It is a pretty serious bane. But
Yeah, it is.
it only works on corporeal undead.
So if I were to try and stab the thing that's haunting number 1.
It would laugh at you. Yeah. It's also not undead.
No. Oh, it only works on corporeal?
I don't understand why.
What are you looking for?
I'm trying to get the rest of this purple.
You should put the small blue pendant of transmutation onto your daughter.
No. We need to sign a new contract. I need to use the computer.
Okay.
But we will figure it out.
She forgot to, they're going to have it so they paid the whole HOA.
Oh, and the mortgage?
Yeah.
So we're just suddenly not like 400 in the hole?
Yeah.
Okay. So, yes. Oops. Titan tells Quinn, whenever she returns to Ravenaster, that it might not be a wise idea to go after the fire crystal without Leviathan's blessing.
Huh. Ah, there we go.
Leviathan!
What kind of challenges do we face with Leviathan?
Well, it's on an island, but the temple is mostly underwater.
Where's the island so I can put it into the map?
It's south of the Sea Kingdom.
Oh, really?
South of the Sea Kingdom is someone else's kingdom.
No.
The Sea Kingdom is that big one at the top.
Yeah.
I take it this is where the appointment is?
Oh. I have been doing this wrong the whole time. But I will go by the map, because that makes more sense. Rabanastre is actually just a city. It's supposed to be like on this line. It's here. This is where the mountains are. And this is rebel territory.
What's rebel territory?
This top was the Sikh. It's the Sikh band. It's the place, Rabanastre, the southern chunk is where the formal Sikh nation is.
Okay. Okay. Yours, all yours. I dance with them. Do they start to dance back? Yeah.
No.
Okay.
But Nay does like to do the baby dance thing, kind of.
The toddler.
Toddler bop dance. The boys just look at you like you are made of some kind of very entertaining toy.
Okay.
So yeah.
Are they still into cuddles?
Yes, they cuddle you before they leave.
Yay.
Or before you leave, rather. Yeah. So.
Meaning we have to be able to breathe underwater?
Ideally. But that shouldn't actually be hard. Charms for that can last like a week or more, and
Atmos actually has a spell for air bubble.
Yeah, like it's not
I
hard.
thought you were going to be like Atmos actually has an elixir for that.
No, it has a spell.
Well, Atmos has better spells, real spells instead of synthetic spells.
Ah.
Because chemistry is synthetic magic.
Where's my? Okay.
You took it off.
Okay, it's time for me to leave, though.
Okay.
Okay. Well, take it easy, Faber. We will chat at you later, and we will pick this up as you guys plan your next outing.
Bye.
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 Bye.